Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had a lovely holiday and celebrated Independence Day yesterday. And today we're going to talk about something interesting. We're going to talk about the crisis which is evolving in South Asia. And I'll let Anand explain a little bit more on what's happening.
Both our neighbors, Pakistan and Sri Lanka, are in serious trouble. They are having a situation like we didn't face even in 91. They are running out of money. And at that time, we had not floated our bonds in the international market. We had just borrowed from commercial banks. Whereas these guys have gone and floated their bonds. And they have a substantial, well in excess of $50 billion, both of them due. Sri Lanka has already defaulted, is standing in queue with IMF for money and has tied up with India for emergency credit. Pakistan has done everything possible, including selling highways in so-called sukuk bonds, where what they will do is the collections from the highway are pledged to the bondholder.
Yes. Revenues from this.
But if the bondholder will take it in dollar, this guy will pay it in rupee. So whatever possible thing they have sold
Yes. What is available in the kitchen? The
is all
silver, the
sold.
bricks, the oven, everything
And
is being sold.
Saudis have already given them deferred oil credit. They owe Saudi a lot of money.
Like how we are helping Sri Lanka, Saudi is helping
Yeah,
Pakistan.
and then they have given them an emergency loan. If you read the terms of the emergency loan, you will think our neighborhood pawnbroker is better, is God incarnate.
But I thought in Islamic law you're not supposed to do this.
It's if you read the terms, it's
Okay.
this fellow has got an architect.
This is sovereign, so it's different.
It's different. UAE has given them some money. China has given them money.
UAE doesn't have much to give anyways.
Only Abu Dhabi has money. It can give.
Abu Dhabi has. Yeah,
So Abu
Dubai
Dhabi
has
has,
plenty. Sorry.
Dubai gave some. Abu Dhabi gave some money.
Correct.
The Chinese have given some money.
Kuwaitis have given money.
But they are always hungry for money. So now in the bond market, a $100 bond of Pakistan is available at 63 or 64, right? That is, you borrowed $100
Yes.
at 8%.
What its value?
Now is at 63. That is a chance of default.
Correct.
When the default happens, it will fall to 30 or
junk.
25 or 30. Somebody has to buy it if somebody wants to buy
That's
it.
valued as junk, isn't it?
It's as bad as junk. And Pakistan has already gone to the IMF and started to negotiate. But the conditions, and they are in midst of a program. IMF, when they come once, they'll give you a program. For 5 years, we'll help you.
It's like saying, putting you on a diet,
Yeah.
financial diet.
Exactly. They'll put you on a financial diet.
The country goes on a diet.
Imran Khan, halfway through the last diet, threw it away. So that diet is not fully implemented. They want more
Yes.
diet.
Because hunger has come, pangs have come.
Yeah, so they want more. So they are saying no. Your previous diet, what to do? So that negotiation is going on. And IMF is controlled by the Americans.
And they're like only dealing with the country when there's political stability.
No, wait. So Pakistan has been generally not so cooperative with them. So as a peace offering, you remember that in Kabul, one missile hit one house
Correct.
and Al Qaeda's top guy was killed.
Yes. The second in command.
Al Zawari.
Yes. Oh, that's part of the peace offering, is it?
It was a peace offering to the
Americans.
big brother.
Yes. Make Biden look good.
Make Biden look good,
Improve his poll numbers.
improve his poll numbers, make him nice, and then now they are scratching their head and
Saying, now sign us a check.
sign us
Where's the
ask.
tip? Where's the tip?
You
Like the
told
waiter
that.
who serves the meal, scratching his head for the tip.
So they in turn are waiting for America to
Talk to
IMF.
and say, let
Yeah,
it go, let it go.
but America looks like it said thank you very much for this, but we would like something more than this.
Yes. We saw some interesting things in the kitchen.
So we want some more. So the only bargaining chip that Pakistan has is this Islamic terrorists, which it can betray one by one. That is exactly what is happening. So Pakistan is a basket case. But the problem in Pakistan is they should have waited for Imran to completely collapse before taking over.
Correct.
But the Sharif brothers were
They
too
couldn't
eager.
wait, eager.
They were too eager. So Shahbaz became the prime minister when it collapsed.
Yeah.
So Imran is saying, I am a saint, though he created all the problems. He's saying Shahbaz is responsible for everything.
I would have fixed it if you
I
guys
would have
allowed me to
fixed it.
stay. If you allowed me to stay, like Trump, how Trump says.
Yeah. And so petrol prices have gone 100% up. And as a result of that, there were some by-elections in Punjab, which is Nawaz Sharif's strength. Imran, who has never won there, swept all the seats by saying, I didn't do all this, your friend did this.
Oh my God.
This is how politics plays with it.
In Pakistan, this
In
is.
Pakistan. In America, in Sri Lanka, it's worse. One prime minister, one president has run away.
Now he's looking to get to
Gotabaya
Thailand.
Rajapaksa has disappeared.
Yeah, he's trying to get to
He
Thailand now.
is sitting in Singapore, I think.
Yes, he's asking permission to go to Thailand. That's the latest news.
Yeah. His brother could not escape. He has abandoned both his brothers.
Yes, one is, I think, a Supreme Court.
Supreme Court has now said they cannot go.
Yes.
So I'm just linking what happens with economics with politics. So the parliament had to select a president. They elected a guy who is the three-time prime minister. But in the present parliament has not even won one seat. His own seat is a appointed seat. Proportional representation appointed seat. And that man has been trying to be a president for
For a
so
very
many
long
time.
time, yeah.
Because his uncle Junius Jayawardene was a very successful president. Now so he made himself president. Because the rest of them don't trust Premadasa, Rana Singha Premadasa's son. Because he has no experience. This guy is seen as a friendly guy to the Western world, anti-China and friends with India. The moment he came into power, Indians doled out some goodies, the West doled out some goodies. So he made sure till
You would
that
have
point.
called him and said, "Big brother, if you don't help me, I can't help you later on."
So know what he has done. Here there was no petrol. People had to wait for
Yeah, very tragic.
5 hours, 6 hours, 5-6 days to get some petrol.
Yes.
Now what he has done, he solved that emergency problem, that there is petrol available, but everybody is given a ration pass. As per that ration pass, you can buy petrol.
Now they're trading in their petrol.
That
So
is
someone
your-
doesn't need their ration, they sell it.
That is a black market trade.
Correct.
And he has now increased price of electricity 4 times. So this is the adjustment that
This is
IMF,
required. IMF wanted.
because your rupee has fallen. Sri Lankan rupee used to be 2 rupees 50 paisa to the Indian rupee, has now become 4. And a person who went there and came back tells me, in black market they are willing to give anything for the rupee.
Yes.
So you can ask for 4.5.
That's what I also heard from my sources too.
So so my source told me, he went and came back and he said, you can live like a king. Your money goes a long way. And all the shopkeepers say, you bring anything from India, we will take it.
Yeah, I've heard that too. It's really sad, man.
It's really sad. The hotels are full. The rich are having a good time, he says.
Yes.
All high-end, fine dining restaurants are full.
It seems primed for a really huge civil collapse.
There is collapse.
Like what
It
happened
is-
in Cuba.
Yeah.
Right before Castro came and
Yeah, but right now what this guy told me is, things have improved. That is,
people are seeing some improvement.
so
So the
they're
stress levels are coming down.
slightly lower. They hate Vikramasinghe, but they are now willing to give him a chance because he's bought some petrol and diesel. And he's also arranged for medicines to come.
I heard they're trying to pass something in the parliament to clip the wings of the president now and bring more power into the parliament. I don't know. how
Every
far-
time they will do that. Then they will elect a popular man
Who will take everything back?
who will take back everything. This is exact classic road to serfdom in...
But my question is, how because Sri Lanka and Pakistan seem to be feeling the effects of what's happening in China.
No, Sri Lanka was different. Sri Lanka wouldn't have had this. Pakistan is a basket case. Sri Lanka wouldn't have had this problem unless Gotabaya Rajapaksa made 3 stupid moves.
The famous one is, of course, the agriculture one, where he said organic.
Only organic, so he thought he's saving on fertilizer.
Correct. And he destroyed his own,
He destroyed his own economy. He destroyed tea,
which is their
main import.
pillar. Yeah, it's a one-legged horse.
Unfortunately for them, export their largest earner, and because of COVID, exports dropped. Tea was the only saving grace.
Correct.
And this guy screwed up on the tea, even though it was only for 1 year. So,
We've seen this repeated throughout history, though. These
Yeah.
kind of like really cuckoo moves.
and then what he did further, he said he wiped out GST. So there was no tax collection,
No revenue.
no revenue for the state. The state kept on printing more and more money. And because there was no tea exports and no tourism, you didn't have dollars.
Coming
Sri
into
Lanka buys more than 90% of,
Yes. They buy more than they.
they buy a lot.
Very true.
Medicine.
But I also heard that there's a huge population of Sri Lankan Tamils who are outside Sri Lanka who seem to be doing very well. And they've offered as a peace treaty to the government that if they're willing to forego some land and declare it as Elam, back into that. Is that true?
No, that and all is simply
Just
crap. One thing has happened. It's people inside Sri Lanka. It's healed all the
divisions.
divisions.
Because there's a common
Yes, because neither do you have anything nor do I have anything.
anything, yes.
And the nationalists say we made a mistake. The Sinhalese say what happened to
because
the
most of the Jaffna Tamils are telling them, boss, you're only suffering now. We've been suffering this for.
yeah. So now
Decades.
so there is a realization that nationalism and mad nationalism was completely wrong.
Wrong, yeah.
Yeah, that realization is there. But I think Sri Lanka will get out of this mess because they don't, if they cut the army to size,
Correct.
if they can cut to the army to size, Sri Lanka will be good.
And as long as they don't elect another popular madman.
Yeah. But in the case of Pakistan, the army has washed his hands off and is saying Sabash is responsible. So, unless the solution for Pakistan and Sri Lanka is to simply cut the size of the army and how much they are spending on defense.
Yeah, defense spend is too much, yes.
For
Especially
the
in
amount,
Pakistan.
amount of country of their size cannot have such a big army.
At their GDP levels, they cannot be spending so much.
And the army controls a lot of things. Sri Lanka was prosperous as long as the army was not doing this. Now they are given an elevated role to the army, they have to cut the army to size.
Yeah, and now that the so-called Elam problem is solved, the army really has no role anymore.
Army has no role, and if they cut him to size, things will definitely look better.
At least in Pakistan, they can keep sabering India as an enemy and
Yeah,
existential threat. In Sri Lanka, there is no threat like
There
that.
is no existential threat.
So there's no
And
excuse
even
to-
Pakistan is the imagination. India is not interested in.
No, we don't want any part of Pakistan.
So
We don't want any land
Pakistan
from
is being
Pakistan.
used by Indian politicians only to whip up nationalism. That's it.
Because most common Indians don't even care about what's
Nobody cares. Anyway, this is a good roundup of what has happened.
happening in South Asia.
Thank you for watching Be Rich. I hope you like this content. If you like this content, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. If you do not turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified whenever we put out a video. Once again, I thank you for your support to Be Rich. Good evening and welcome back to Be Rich. I am visiting the historic town of Trichy on the 27th of August. We are planning to hold a meeting in Trichy where I get to meet my subscribers and people who follow me on social media. This will be a live interaction with my friends, followers, and subscribers of my channel. It is very interesting. We have had several events in various small towns of Tamil Nadu. If you wish to participate in that event, a WhatsApp number is given below. You may contact us on that WhatsApp number, or you could drop an email to the address given below. My team will respond to you. I hope to see you in Trichy on the 27th of August at 6 p.m. Thank you for supporting Be Rich. Good evening. It was decided to do an event in Dubai on the 23rd of September. It was a Friday. By popular demand, we have shifted this event to 24th September, the Saturday, so that it would be convenient for you people to attend. So I'll be in Dubai on the 24th of September at 6 p.m. Hope to see you in Dubai. Those desirous of participating in the Dubai event can contact us at the WhatsApp number given below or mail to the email ID given below. We will see you in Dubai. Kindly drop us an email or send a message on the WhatsApp number. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.